Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Cancer Lessons and Blessings reading for July 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support you give the channel in any kind of way. It's really about trying to just put out messages to help you, and I just hope that I'm doing that. Let's go ahead and get started with your energy, Cancer. A lot going on. Almost everything that I pulled out you from a tarot aspect is multiple cards. So you got a lot going on. And Spirit kept trying to give me lots of cards for you, and I kept putting them back. So let's see what we got going on. Center energy, all in the challenge. We've got the Seven of Earth. So really, taking a look at what you've invested in by way of time, energy, effort, right? Five of Water, feeling some kind of regret about what you've invested in, I take it, because of some kind of passion. And maybe perhaps wanting a brand new beginning with the Ace of Wands, with this Emperor. And you could have a problem with speaking your truth at this time because I wasn't coughing or feeling like my throat was closing up before I started doing this reading. Let's take a look at our crowning energy here. This is all in the upright, but again, as you can see, many cards. So the first one, coming into balance with, mistakes that have been made with this Five of Swords. Okay, because Five of Swords, I think, is the one where you're trying to win at all costs kind of thing. But what you're doing at this time is you're coming into balance with anything that you may have done that or any actions taken that may have led you down the wrong road is what I'm getting. And you're taking a look at that. With the Two of Earth, another card to be balance. So you've got the Two of Earth and balance. Two of Earth could be a decision, could also be about balancing things. It could also be about having so many things going on that you're juggling things. And so you're really, really not putting full energy into anything because of that. Next, we have Eight of Earth. So working hard, perhaps learning some things, really focused on something at this time, putting a lot of effort into something. We've got the Eight of Water. That's usually getting the message to move on, move forward in some kind of way to your happiness. Typically, the Eight of Waters is the Eight of Cups. In most tarot decks, that's usually depicted as perhaps walking away from something to move on to your happiness. On this card, it says searching, empowerment, and fulfillment. So that makes sense. If you're leaving, something behind to move on to your happiness, that's to your fulfillment, that makes sense. Because you did have, some mistakes that you made. You realize this, you've reassessed this, and now you are trying to find balance. You're trying to make a decision, reset your priorities, come back into, balance and alignment again. You're very focused on doing this. You are wanting your happiness, so you're moving forward in that direction. And then the Seven of Fire is about you having that passion, that determination to move forward. And also, Seven of Fire is also be careful because you see how the individual here is guarded, looking defensive, right? So be careful with resistance at this time. Maybe you need to resist something, but maybe you don't. That's what I'm getting to tell you there. So maybe resist temptation, perhaps. Maybe resist doing something again that may not be the right decision to make, is what I'm getting also. So be careful there, is what I'm getting. Now, undermining energy, all in the reverse. We have justice, fairness, the law of karma, but this was in reverse. So maybe you're feeling like a situation. You're not getting any justice, is what I'm getting. Release. This is about, letting things go. Tower moment could have happened, kind of thing. And that needs to change something, right? And to release yourself from something. Okay, this could be thinking, this could be behaviors, this could be anything that you need to let go of. But that was in the reverse as well. So maybe you don't want to let go of something also. And then the last thing here, we have the magician. So this is about manifestations, empowerments, and preparedness. However, manifestations in the reverse is maybe you're not getting the manifestations that you want. Okay, these are things aren't coming in for you. You've put things out there, but it's not happening. It's not working. That kind of thing because it's in the reverse. Now, what led up to this? Again, multiple cards. The dreamers. So this is about you again in manifestation energy, mind you. This is about you feeling protected, believing in spirit at this time, having beginning again is what I get here. With the page of air, so perhaps there's a message coming in that's going to provide some clarity for you because this is truthful, analytical, outspoken. Now, be careful with this energy because you do want to be truthful. You do want to be outspoken, but you don't want to be reckless. Okay. And here we have Queen of Earth. So maybe this is you providing some kind of conversation, even about hopes, dreams, and desires to this Queen of Earth, because this Queen of Earth is somebody who is, very grounded, very, very beautiful energy kind of thing, very, very skilled. Okay. And they're usually, very kind as well. Um, and then the last one here is the lovers. So relationships, emotions, and choices. So what I'm getting here is that, you have, your hopes, dreams, and desires that you want. You might get a conversation that happens that's sort of, with someone who is younger, who is perhaps outspoken and speaks their mind in a very, very impassioned way, is what I'll say. But again, like I said, be careful because this could be a someone who, is trying to say what's on their mind kind of thing, but they don't really say it well. They don't really care how they say it, is what I'm getting. So be careful with that. Maybe you're the Queen of Earth in this situation, and that's why you're taking this all in. Is the Queen of Earth, you're fair. You're also, very kind, very gracious, and you listen, right? And you take that information. And it says relationships, emotions, and choices with the lovers here. So maybe this is about a love situation. Maybe this younger person has something to say about the relationship, something to say about this situation to you. Let's see here. And then in the outcome, we have Nine of Air, which is being all up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, fearful, that kind of thing. We've got negativity, worry, sleeplessness. Then we've got the Empress. So you've got a match pair. You've got the Emperor and the Empress here. So this could very well be about a love situation. And then we've got, of course, the Empress. She's very abundant. She's very creative. She gives life. Okay. You could be a mother as well. And this is a person who knows how to embody the Queen of Wands and take action. She also knows how to embody the Queen of Swords and cut things out. So because this is in the challenge position, I want to say you are perhaps growing into this energy. You're not quite there yet. And then we have the High Priestess in challenge position as well. And this is about you really, really honing in, using your intuition as you move forward. Again, that's been challenging for you. But you're going to use it because you're going to go within. You're going to get more grounded and you're going to hear your intuition. You're going to hear your higher self. And you're going to hear spirit talking to you about having more patience as you move forward, more patience in yourself, more patience in the situation, more patience in using your wisdom, using the relationship you have with spirit and your intuition to guide you as you go forward. Now, we're going to move into the soul helper oracle messages. Okay, so the first one we have here in the reverse, a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. Because this is in the reverse, this is telling me that this is not going to be a difficult path, okay? And maybe you're not seeing it, that it's not going to be difficult. Maybe you're fearful that it's going to be difficult. That's also coming through. Challenge also Both cards in the challenge position, awaken the magic of your creativity. Again, goes right back to the Empress there. It says, immerse yourself in the world of feelings. So this is about the quiet time. This is about you in spirit. This is about that connection you have. And you only get that in the stillness. You only get that when you allow it. So really, really going within and feeling the emotions, connecting to spirit, connecting to your heart, connecting to love, all of that. Okay. And then also in the challenge position, release your creative energies. Another one about creative energies, about creativity. So in you stepping into your creativity, that really is like the spark that sets everything else in motion. I can't explain what I'm seeing. It's almost like fireworks. It's a catalyst, is what I get. Release your creative energies, make use of them in your life. So, this is about you tapping in to more creativity in your life because it's really who you are. But you need to tap into that. Now, we're going to move into the Soul's Journey lesson cards, all three in the challenge. The first one, purpose. Really trying to figure out what the heck am I here to do? What is the purpose behind the situation? What is my purpose? Okay. And it says, I know what I'm here to do. And this is in the challenge position because you don't know what you're here to do, or you're questioning what you're here to do, or you're questioning what's happening in your life right now, and things that you do now, and trying to figure out if any of those things that you do are your purpose. And you have the doubt here. I release the need to know all the answers, and that's in the challenge position because you like to know what direction you're headed in. You don't like to go into things that are unknown to you. And then the last one is grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So perhaps you have lost something, and if you have lost something, then I pray that you find it again. If it is a person, my condolences go out to you and your family, because going through grief is hard. Also, what I get here is, did you lose yourself? That's what's coming through. So really, really, spending some quiet time and allowing for the emotions of grief to go through you. And these, again, I want to say these may not be your emotions. They may be emotions that need to be released and purged that have nothing to do with you. Past lives, a lot of healing for your ancestral lines going on right now. So really, really understanding that, I think, is going to be important to you. Now we're going to move into your Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. And the first one we have here is God is your source. It says, everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So, if you have any kind of feelings around abundance and failure and success, really working through those because there's something in your energy that is tugging at you, trying to pull you into the abundance that is in that is yours. And of course, it's a gift from spirit, and we want to be thankful and grateful for that every day. But it's also about the energy of manifestation. It's about understanding that there's plenty. So there's no reason for you to feel like you don't deserve because you're going to take from somebody else, is what I'm getting. And remembering always to be so ever thankful and grateful in the now. Be thankful and grateful for what's coming as well by stepping into that energy and how it's going to feel as well. Next, we have pay yourself first. Taking care of you. It's make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self care ensures that you'll have savings and to invest in your present and your future. So this is about putting something aside, right? Paying yourself first, not feeling like you can't you treat yourself well. Okay, because you're paying all the bills, you're doing all this other stuff, and you're really not, taking care of you. You know, um, Last one, exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. So again, you're trying to bring some things in, but there's some energy that's sort of opposing you. So exercising will help you get out of that, is what I'm getting. It says here the key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so you can look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. So this is about you coming up with some kind of physical activity that brings you into also a state of joy. So if you can, put some music on that really makes you laugh, it really makes you have a good time, makes you want to dance, makes you feel good kind of thing, then that's really what you're going for. That's the goal. Now we're going to move into the divine abundance messages. All of these were in the upright except for the last one. So we're going to go ahead and read these. So the first one is courage. Dipping into your courage, dipping into your strength, dipping into your faith, your belief, your trust, all of that. Courage to take the risk, courage to take that leap even. It says, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So this again, you've got to get quiet because you got to get the messages. You got to get the information. Okay, what do I need to do here? How do I connect to myself? How do I get the answers? Okay, because you're an answer person, or you wouldn't have this whole doubt thing going on right now. Because you're not sure, so you feel like you're in the dark. You feel like you don't know what to do, and that's really, 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 really only there to help you have a deeper relationship with spirit at this time, your spiritual team, your higher self, and spirit, God, right? And really, really to trust and have faith at this time. Next, we have receiving. It says every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Again, that only comes through trust, belief, faith, okay? But it also comes through stillness. You step into a place of peace, you step into a place of balance, you step into that energy, and that's really going to help you moving forward. Next, we have invite help. Again, this is asking for help from your spiritual team. Okay, so you can't, they can't step in without you asking for the assistance. And it says, invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. So this is surrender here. This is about acceptance that you're not controlling nothing. Okay, and it's easier said than done. Trust me. But this is really encouraging you to do so. And last, detachment in the challenge position. It says, with detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So when you can detach from the outcome, when you can stop stressing and worrying and having sleepless nights and being all up in your head and over analyzing it, and then it puts you into the negative, downward spiral of emotions. When you can do that, that's when you've truly detached. You just let go and say, you know what? I have no idea what's going to happen here, and I'm going to stop worrying, and I'm going to have faith and trust. And again, this is where the relationship with spirit is embedded. This is where it grows. This is where like okay. And it's beautiful energy, but to get there, it's not easy. That's all I'm going to say. Now, let's go ahead and get into the Lover's Oracle messages. And this is talking about romance, but it can also be talking about the love of self, too. So we'll see what we get here. First message here, we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So don't make any decisions right now until you know you are not making decisions from anything but love. That's the first one. Very important message for you. Next, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So again, that internal journey is going to help you to get some answers because you need to understand what's going on. Next, we have transformation. Your relationship with another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Now, another could be another person because you did have the match set out here with the Empress and the Emperor, but it also can be with spirit. Your relationship with spirit is about to deepen as well. Okay. Next, we have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So again, connecting with your heart, connecting with your higher self, connecting with spirit, connecting with your spiritual team, is going to help you to follow what's in your heart. And then the last one, Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So it may look, it may look anything but joyful around you at this time, but you are encouraged to stand in your peace, stand in your core energy, which is naturally joyful. You don't, your normal core energy isn't someone who's down. Your normal core energy is somebody who's usually pretty, pretty laid back, pretty chill, likes to have fun, likes to be spontaneous, that kind of thing. But right now, because of the emotions you're going through, you're having a difficult time stepping into that energy, but you're encouraged to release all of that other stuff. Release it. You've got to feel it, right? Got to feel it to heal it, kind of thing. Go within so you understand what's going. But I'm telling you, you are purging. That's what's going on. You are purging emotions and feelings that need to be released, whether they're yours or somebody else's, from your lineage, whatever, from the past lives, whatever. You need to let that go. And it's about understanding that, not trying to, like figure it out, because that's what's going to cause you to be in that, in the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Air, the Nine of Swords, rather. And that's what's going to cause you to really, really be like all up in your head, like really, really fearful. It's going to put you through this negative cycle kind of thing. And you don't really need to do that. So hopefully you're going to hear the encouragement, with getting around this in a different way. Just allow things to come up, feel them, and release them. Don't try to figure them out. Don't try to figure out where they're coming from. And if you need that kind of insight, you pray about it, you meditate on it, and you ask for that, and then you'll get it. But you may not need it, because again, this might not even be yours. So let's go ahead and move into the romance angel messages. So the first one we have here is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this is about, again, that quiet time, that stillness. It has the picture of the couple on the card here, like they're going off on a retreat themselves together, kind of thing. But I don't know if that's pertinent to this particular part of the reading. I think it's more in line with, um, spending some time away from electronics and, retreating from that, disconnecting from that. And it could be, again, like I said, it could be the two of you going off on a retreat, but I don't know. Perhaps. I'll just leave it there. We've got reconciliation here. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. And this could lead to reconciliation if that's what you both desire. We've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, because that's where your focus is what I'm getting. And then keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this is about not shutting the door to, opportunities in romance at this time, but keeping an open mind, and being open. Period. Just exploring, and seeing what's out there, kind of thing, is what I'm getting. Now, these are your guardian angel messages, and I was only going to take a few, but more than what I would have normally taken came out. But I said, you know what? Okay, Spirit, it's about you, not me. So let's go ahead and take a look at these. The first one we have here is action. It says, drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is positive communication from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. So, this again could be with another person, or this could be about the new adventure, that needs to happen, for you individually. And this could be in parallel too, is what I'm getting, where you have the romantic situation happening as the same time that you're going through this. So it could be both. Next, we have, guardian angel, trust. All unfolds in perfect time, and you are one with the divine will. Focus only on love. So forget the fear. Try to, use your courage to get beyond it. And all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect time. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. So again, you are, protected. You are being led, and if you need some assistance, make sure you ask. It says manifestation. Believe in yourself, trust in your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all of your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. So again, This is about you believing in your manifestations. That's that faith, that trust, putting away the doubt. Okay, understanding that there is a purpose that you are here to fulfill, and that is going to come to fruition, and you will know. Next, we have breakthrough. How many beautiful, heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It's time to break fee. Okay, there might be some fee money. I don't know why I said that. Um, so there might be a fee. Maybe you start charging a fee for something you do. I don't know. I don't know why that came out that way. Or there needs to be a fee paid. I don't know. Something about a fee. But anyway, let's get back on track here. It says, it is time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. So, what you are truly feeling in your heart is love, and it is your true guidance system. Next, we have prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. So, again, to have that faith and confidence that you are being guided to do things, okay? That you're not out there on your own, even though you don't feel it. Or you feel, like you're in the wilderness kind of thing. You are being guided. This is about that trust, faith, and belief. And then the last one is star. Believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control. Remember the outcomes, the detachment from the outcomes. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always toward love. Remember, the stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. So again, having faith and trust in the guidance you receive, in your heart's guidance, in loving guidance, and really who you are at the core, and that is guiding you at this time. Now we're going to close out your reading. We're going to get a couple of postcards from Spirit, and let's see what we get. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not. I'll do a couple of shuffles. Oh, this is a little bit hard to do it that way. Okay, let's just do it this way. Okay, give me a couple of messages for Cancer Spirit. Just give me a couple, not 12, not 5, because you've been giving me a lot of cards. I gotta specify. Okay, there's one. One more, Spirit, please. One more. Only one more. Because I know I saw you trying to give me 5. Just one more, please. Only one more. Okay, you're trying. Okay. See, I knew it. Okay, I'm gonna take them because, this ain't my show. This is Spirit show. So this is what Spirit wants you to know. So we're gonna go through it for you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me turn this one around. Okay. Okay, the first one. Dear you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself in the world. So, to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? So this is really about, with that 9 of swords here, this is about what story are you telling yourself? Are you causing your own fear? kind of thing. You almost like the Eight of Swords, being all up in your head, where you put yourself in that state. It's a self imprisonment kind of thing, right? So that's what this fear is doing. This fear is really, really like causing you to almost like go into this state of not moving, not doing what your heart is telling you to do. So it says, Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co creation. So tell the ones we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they're stories you're proud of. So this is about changing the narrative that you tell yourself about the situation, about you, about anything, period. Okay? Beautiful message. Okay, next we have, let's see. Dear you, now is one of those times you're being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. So, this is the stillness. This is the detachment from the outcome. This is the surrender. This is about allowing the feelings to come up and releasing that. And then standing, just in peace and nothing else. Okay. Don't worry about how long it will take you to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far you've come, because you haven't even celebrated how far you've come. You've been so hard at work that you haven't even seen everything you've done because you keep on pushing forward. And Spirit wants you to take a rest. Like, you know what? You've done the work. We want to applaud you and we want you to see that you've done the work because you keep on thinking there's more to do. Now, there's more to release. Don't get me wrong about that, but it's not the same. You've done the work. Now you just need to surrender and let the things that are coming up be released. Because, like I said in the beginning, they may not even be yours. This may be other things that have to be released so that you can step into the fullness of your life that you've manifested. Now it says, slow down and take a look at how far you've come. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition, because you're feeling like you're not hearing your intuition and it's really, really bothering you. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more neutral and non judgmental place. We know you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Step back now. You will be glad you did. So, again, take no action. Take some time to quiet your mind, be still, go within, hear spirit, relax, release, and trust. Now we have Dearest You. Over here, there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in this very aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, you can feel the importance of these currents of energy and bring events together in a miraculous ways. You can't understand with your mind, but you know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much as always. This is about the alignment that's happening behind the scenes that you may not be aware of. This is about divine weaving the path, weaving and orchestrating for you behind the scenes. And that's where that trust faith comes into play. And just I can't say it. Know like you feel it, but I can't explain it. You are resisting what you feel. That's what I'm getting. Okay, last one. Dear you, you are in such good shape right now that, wait a minute, hold on. You are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with spirit and co create a miracle. You may wonder where all this is going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment, Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments be gone. Forgiveness and love enter, please. You can do your life beautifully and create the most powerful, beautiful, I'm sorry, most powerful. I'm going to say beautiful too, right? Most powerful, beautiful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have the huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. So, this is about your spiritual team. Like, come on, you can do it. You know, they are cheering you on. They've seen everything that you've done, and they want you to know you can do this. You're on the precipice of the creation that you want, and this is about you having the trust and faith, having that inner knowing, and then also stepping into that energy of co-creation with spirit to create your life, to weave the tapestry with spirit. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy. Well, Cancer, I hope this helps you. Much love and light. Lady T.